Hey, what's up, guys? Boo-Boo617. Welcome back to the channel. So a few videos back, you guys remember when I posted the video in regards to the ADD-W1 oil catch cans? I don't know. I do not know if they seen the video, but literally less than 24 hours after me posting that video, I got an email from them saying, stating that they sent me the clamps that I wanted. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. It explains the headaches that I had with the company. So I don't know if they seen it or if it was just a big coincidence, but literally as I posted the video ranting about my experience, less than 24 hours later, I get the email saying, you know what, it's on its way. The clamps are on their way. Anyway, so in that video, I also asked you guys what I should do, if I should just return the catch cans, if I should install them, what should we do? So you know what? I got the clamps a couple weeks ago. This was a couple weeks back, but you know, since I've been dealing with the exhaust and getting that ready, I've put this project to the side. But now that the exhaust is up and running and perfect, this is the one I'm tackling today. So today we are going to be installing the oil catch cans. I decided to keep them because, like I told you before, the quality of these things are amazing. It's just the customer service and what ended up transpiring with the company and their workers or whoever it was that I was speaking with. With that said, let's get to it. All right, guys. So these are the ADD-W1 catch cans. You get the pair when you get it for the 370Z. Like I said, the quality is amazing. What's the point of these? Basically is when the oil is circulating in the motor, you see this tubing here, this goes directly into the intakes. There's oil that goes into the intake from the motor. So these prevent that. The excess oil goes in here. I mean, there's a whole scientific mumbo jumbo about it. Below, I'll put a description on a video that explains it in depth if you guys are really curious on how these things work. All right, guys, so this is what you pretty much get in the kit. So you get you get this hardware that I do not want. I wanted these clamps. These are the clamps that I wanted, and this is the one that they sent, and that was one of the issues, one of the many issues I was having. But anyways, this is the quality of these. These are amazing quality. You know, the oil drops in here, and then you have this little gauge here, little dipstick, and you're supposed to change this, you know, or check them as much as you do getting an oil change. The kit comes with pictured instructions. It's pretty straightforward. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take this cover out so we can start the hose process. Pulled out my ratchet set. What you're going to need to take these out is a 10 mil, a ratchet, and an extension. Makes things a little bit easier. Gonna take those two bolts out, and this plastic comes right off. All right, guys, so with that removed, the next step, as the instructions say, we're gonna remove this hose here, the OEM hose from the PCV valve, as the instructions say. All right, you just grab some pliers. You're gonna crimp this. You're gonna crimp that little thing in there. You're gonna slide it out. Same thing for this side. Some pliers, some needle nose, or just normal pliers. Just slide that out the way. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, and those two pop right out. And then just tug on a little bit, and it comes right out. Easy as that. And we're gonna do the same to that one. All right, with the hoses out the way, as you can see, the next step, we're gonna install the bracket. The bracket goes down here. Boom. And boom, I believe. So we're gonna take those out, and with those same OEM bolts, we're gonna install this. Let's see how that comes out. All right, so we unscrewed these with a 10 mil, and then we just grab the bracket, we place it right on top of there and right there, and we're gonna put those bolts right back on. Easy as that. All right, so with that installed nice and securely, now we're gonna install the catch cans. Inside the hardware kit comes these little dongles, right? We're not using these at all, so we're gonna toss those to the side. But these dongles come with these little rings. You're gonna put the little ring right in there, and we're gonna we're gonna place them in here. It's a little dongle. Screw it right in there. But make sure that you put that ring first. So I already put this one. Let's do this one now. So I'm gonna place that ring at the end there. All right, so with the first two installed, the next step, as the instructions say, is to actually mount the two catch cans on the bracket. So we're gonna do this one sideways, right? So as the instructions say, you gotta take the two side little screws out with an Allen key. And then we're gonna put it right in there. So we're gonna take these two out and then plug it right there. I went ahead and I installed all four of these and the two catch cans on the bracket. Now I did make a mistake and I lost one of these. It's all the way down in the engine bay. I heard it land on the plastic, so I got to take the whole underside out to get to it. But I just took this one for now, just for it to go on the bracket, and later on I'll go under there and look for that screw. Next step is to install all the hoses into the manifolds. Literally all you got to do is just follow the instructions, just follow where these hoses go into the intakes, into the manifolds, and that's it. Let's do that now. All the hoses are in. What I ended up doing, I used the clamps that came with it for these two here, but then I used the factory clamps on these ends here. And obviously I'm gonna put the nice red ones that are right here on the catch cans themselves. All right, guys, that's it. Everything's installed nice and tight. All I gotta do is put that plastic back on the top and we are finito, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what she looks like all together. I love the presence that it puts in the motor though. It looks legit. It's gonna be the first start with the catch cans on. See if there's any difference. Sounds the same. I'm gonna do a driving comparison to see if it feels different. So in reality, guys, you're not gonna gain no extra horsepower. You're not gonna see a difference in exhaust notes, even though I feel like I'm getting a few more pops, but it could just be me in my head. But yeah, this is not a performance mod or anything. This is more to preserve your intakes, your motor, to keep everything nice and clean. Do